Alright, we're back with a brand new live story. This live story is about the time I was kicked out of Best Buy and still kept pushing. But before we get into that video, I just want to thank you for even clicking on this video. And if you would like, go ahead and like and subscribe. I know you're gonna love the channel. And if you're not sold in the first 10 seconds of this video to subscribe, hold on to your horses. Let's make it through this video, and then you can tell me if you would like to subscribe. It all happened on a Thursday. Just kidding, it was probably during the weekend because that's usually when I have enough time to go to Best Buy. The closest Best Buy is about an hour away from me, so I don't get to go there that much. So when I do, it's a pretty big occasion, and it's pretty sad I was kicked out. But I got my fill for the store, and I really enjoyed the day, and it was much more fun than my original trip just to browse Best Buy. So I walk in and I do my normal routine, which is walking up and down every single aisle and looking and touching everything. And you think I'm kidding. I love Best Buy. And I'm willing to go out on a limb and say many people who are watching this channel or subscribe to this channel also have a deep passion for Best Buy. And if you don't know, Best Buy is just your electronics store. Huge superstore, jam-packed with any kind of electronics you want. But I'm looking up and down the aisles, and one thing that catches my eye, and something that I kind of still want to this day, was the Beats by Dre Beatbox Portable. Right? This was a Bluetooth speaker that had an aux jack. You could also hook your iPhone to the top of it. It was the whole shebang. I think it was like $300 or $400, so I never had it. And I went up to it, and they had like all the aux jacks hanging off, or the auxiliary cables hanging off, to where you could plug in your phone. You know, that probably couldn't happen today if you had an iPhone 7, but I plug in my phone and I'm listening to some music, right? I'm listening to it kind of low, and I'm like, wait a minute, this thing has Bluetooth. Let me test that out. So I turn on my phone, turn on the Bluetooth on my phone, connect it to the beatbox. My mind kind of was blown. I was like, whoa, they let you do this in the store? So I'm connecting, right, and I'm listening to like one of my favorite songs or whatever, like whatever I would be listening to on the beatbox portable. And I was listening to it, and a very nice lady came up to me and was like, hey, we're really glad that you're enjoying the beatbox, but I'm just gonna have to ask, if you're gonna play music, try to play clean or less vulgar songs. We just kind of don't want this, in the store. The speaker's kind of loud, and I think people are hearing it, and not everyone likes it. And I was like, oh yeah, sure, sure, sure. Turned on a clean version, right? Playing the clean version, and this guy comes up to me about 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes later. He was also an employee. He came up to me rude as ever and was like, listen, man, we don't want this here. You can't play this music here. And I was like, oh, it's just a little test station, right? He's like, yeah, but no, we don't want this music here. And I was like, all right. And I walked off, right? But I walked off, and my phone was still connected. So I said, you know what? It's time to get rough. It's time to make him wish he never told me not to play my music on the speaker. And what did I do? I had a soundboard app on my phone that would play moans, right? So I was connected to the speaker, and I turn it up. I jack up the volume on my phone, and I'm just playing these random moans. I'm like halfway across the store. And just a side note, the range of Bluetooth on this beatbox, incredible. Um, I'm playing these moans, right? Guys freaking out. The workers there, they are freaking out. I've never seen that many people converge in one spot at once. They were all trying to like turn it off, and they were looking around trying to find out who was doing this. And I'm like, oh wow, time to connect to the next Bluetooth speaker. And I connected to another Bluetooth speaker in the store, played the same sounds. All those people like rushed over there to that speaker, and then I would go around and I would connect to another speaker. I was just popping back and forth on all these speakers. The people in there, it's kind of bad. I can see how you guys are like, wow, man, you're a little bit of a duck, aren't you? You know, I am, but like sometimes you just wake up and want to be a hellion. It's in my DNA. What can I say? That rhymed, but let's get back to the story. I was connecting all these speakers, playing all these moan sounds, and playing some other sounds, of course, from the soundboard, some funny ones. I was having the time of my life, and then finally, about 3 people came up to me that worked there. It was like, "Hey, we know it's you." And I was like, "Oh, what are you talking about? Did I not blush?" Or they're like, "Man, we know it's you on the speakers. Just please, you can tell that this was not the right thing to do. So and so over there, I don't know, let's just call him Johnny. Johnny already told you to stop and asked you to not play music. We're gonna have to go ahead and tell you to get out of the store." And I was like, "What? I can't be in here anymore." And they're like, "No, you blew that chance, right?" But what they didn't know is that the Wi-Fi speakers, I'm not even on Bluetooth anymore. The Wi-Fi speakers still worked outside. If you connected to the Best Buy wireless internet, you were connected to the wireless speakers that connected through Wi-Fi. Bose, of course, there was a ton of Bose. And I was sitting out in the parking lot doing the same thing. And I know I was not inside of the store, but I did know that, like, randomly throughout whenever I was there's probably about 5 speakers, right, that were Wi-Fi ready speakers. And I just, like, throughout the entire thing, each speaker just kept dying. Like, I just disconnected from it, and I would instantly connect to the next one. I was out in the parking lot, completely scot-free, could not see on the inside, but I'm sure they were running around that store looking for me. Guarantee you they went into every nook and cranny, and, you know, I saw a cop car roll up to the front. I don't know if it was for me or he was trying to get his iPod Touch, but I bounced, guys. I was so far out of there. Just pedal to the metal, wheels are screaming. I hopped out of there, and that's why you don't mess with me in Best Buy. Don't tell me my music is unacceptable. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you've stayed all the way to the end and you like what you heard, please press that subscribe button. I'm in a rough situation right now, and likes and shares are always appreciated. It's been fun. I'm sorry about yesterday not uploading, but today is a double upload, so I hope you guys enjoy that. Peace. Who doesn't want to see their name at the end of every video? Make sure to check out the Patreon link in the description if you would like to be a part of the club.